Pro speedrunning strats right here. Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we made it to the top of Mount Pyre and discovered that Team Magma has taken the blue orb, which must never be separated from the red orb lest calamity befall the Earth. And it comes down to us to retrieve that orb to stop them from destroying the world. However, first I wanted to settle the Heracross versus Ashley debate, but before I tell you which Pokemon is going to stay on the team, we are going to decide on a nickname for Heracross, whether or not he is going to stay. And now, you guys left a whole ton of awesome nickname suggestions, and thank you all very much for those. The one that stood out to me the most, however, was this one. It sounds absolutely intimidating. I forgot a letter. We are going with Heretic. I was trying to decide between this one and Herc because I loved the movie Hercules as a kid. But either way, this is Heretic the Heracross. And thank you to the commenter who left that nickname suggestion. And thank you to all the other commenters as well. Now, who's going to stay on the team? Heracross or Torkoal? Well, a whole ton of people said that they would prefer Heracross to Torkoal. However, those that said that they wanted to keep Ashley on the team were super passionate about it and said they'd really miss her, or at least implied so with their use of not happy faces. So, what we're going to do for now is keep both of these Pokemon on our team, and in the future, when I try to catch that other Pokemon that I wanted to be the 6th member of our team, I will pose the question once more for you guys, and we will see if we're going to get rid of anybody for that mythical 6th Pokemon that I talk so much of. Either way, let's take a look at Heretic real quick. He's got a bashful nature, which I don't think affects any of your stats, which is awesome. And he came equipped with an amazing move, Brick Break, one of the best fighting moves in the game. With the stab, this is going to do a whole ton of damage no matter what, which is amazing. He also came with Fury Attack and Horn Attack, I believe, but those didn't prove too useful, so I taught him Strength and Bulk Up. So we won't even have to use one of our HM slaves for a while, because we have Strength on one of our main Pokemon now. Anyway, the world is in danger, so what are we doing dawdling around here? Let's go ahead and fly to Lava Ridge Town and see if we can solve the problems in the world. Now, the way for you to know where to go next, if you don't want to, like, spoil it with a guide or anything, although you're watching this Let's Play right now, so if you don't want to spoil it with a guide, then I have no idea why you're going about it this way. If you go to the cave to the east of Lily Cove City with those Team Aqua members that I showed off before, they will essentially tell you exactly where to go. They'll say Team Magma is up to something no good on Mount Chimney or something along those lines. And it's kind of funny because those guys will act as your guide in this game for quite a while. You keep going back there like, can I go to this place yet? Can I go to this place yet? And unfortunately you can't, but they will tell you exactly where you do need to go to progress in the game. And I think we have enough lava cookies so we don't have to talk to that old woman just yet. And whoa! As soon as I smacked the ground there, the whole earth shook. Oh my god. Man, apparently I'm gaining some weight. I gotta ride my bike around more often. Either way, welcome everybody to the Magma Hideout. This is a dungeon that is completely exclusive to Pokemon Emerald. Please tell me. Yes, okay, we have a couple super repels. 6 should be good for this place. But yeah, this place is exclusive to Emerald. So if you're playing, like Ruby or Sapphire or something like that, this isn't going to help you very much as a guide, but it might be a little bit helpful to, well, not helpful, but interesting to watch somebody play through it on Pokemon Emerald, because it might be a little bit exotic to you. Either way, now Heretic can use Strength. Oh yeah, Heretic is already putting in the work, and he hasn't even had the chance to appear in battle yet. Either way, I believe the first Pokemon that we fight in here, just to show off Heretic's absolute raw power, let's go ahead and use him against this fool's Poochyena. Our leader told us to dig into Mount Chimney, so we dug and dug. And in the course of digging, we came across something that blew our minds. What did we find? I'll tell you if you beat me. And yes, we are facing the most incompetent Team Magma Run, who promises to divulge super secret, super important information if we defeat his one single, very weak level 29 Poochyena, which shouldn't be all that hard for our amazing Heracross. Oh my god, look at his one claw. He's like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. And yes, he is gonna get you. Look at this Brick Break right here. Not the most interesting of animations, but look at the power taken out in one hit, which I suppose isn't that surprising if we're just taking on a Poochyena who's weak to fighting. But this guy has an amazing attack stat. Taken down! And yes, he was taken down, but I didn't even use takedown, man. I won't tell you after all. You'll find out when you get there. It'd be better if you save surprises to the end, don't you think? Oh, the suspense! I can hardly even handle it right now, guys. Oh my god. But either way, right before we continue, I just wanted to show you guys, for reference, Swellowship's attack stat is 64, and she's a fairly offensive Pokemon, right? Heretic's is 77, and he's, what, 4 levels below her? That is the raw power of Heracross, and I cannot wait to start using this guy more often. Either way, ooh, what the heck? I thought I had a Repel up. A Torkoal. Oh, yeah, there are a bunch of wild Pokemon in this place. There's Geodudes and Torkoal, and one other thing, I don't even remember what it is. I think it's another rock type of some sort, but Apparently, the wild Pokemon are actually fairly high leveled, so it looks like we're not going to be able to have Heretic out front after all. Let's go ahead and put, I don't know, Swellowship out front, because why not? But, that's kind of annoying. I wanted to see him in more battles. Perhaps we'll get some double battles somewhere along the way. Hold it right there. You don't really expect me to keep my trap shut and let you waltz by me? But I just want to dance, man. I've always wanted to waltz either way. We have a bunch of battles in here, so this place is fairly alright for training. This guy has a Numel. Oh dear, what are we ever going to do against this Numel? But it seems like everybody in this place has like 1 or 2 Pokemon that you have to battle. So it's not really that big of a deal, you know? And given the fact that we can take most of them out in 1 or 2 hits, it's not really going to be that big of a problem for us. And somebody told me in the comments a couple episodes ago, Swellowship would have learned Aerial Ace on her own, and this is very true, but I wasn't planning on using Aerial Ace anywhere else anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Oh, wow, I concede. And I just realized, since we're fighting Team Magma and we're inside of a volcano, maybe Heretic wouldn't be all that useful anyway, because we're probably going to be fighting a lot of fire types, or at least Pokemon with fire type attacks. What? Only Team Magma members are supposed to be in here. But you're not dressed in Team Magma's uniform. You rouse my suspicion. Battle with me. Who says that, man? Oh my god, you rouse my suspicion. Alright, I know what you're going... Whoa! When did a breeze get up in here? You were looking way too majestic with your hair flowing in the wind. Either way, you have a Mightyena, and you know what? This actually gives me an excuse to go back into Heretic, because Swellowship's attack has been cut, and this thing is fairly high level, and it's fully evolved, so you know what? Let's pull out Heretic and see what he can do. And it's kind of cool. That we have, oh my god, it used Roar, seriously, man, and we go back into Swellowship. You know what, now that our attack isn't cut, we should be able to take you out in 2 hits. Can we do it? Yes, we can, quite easily, and I have not a worry in the world. But what was I going to say? Oh, it's kind of cool that Heretic goes out in a Safari Ball now. Everything else is like Pokeballs and Great Balls and boring stuff like that, but a Safari Ball is just such a different color, and it's so unique and so different. But I hope you guys are going to enjoy Heretic on the team just as I am. Yee. You have the weirdest things to say, woman. My pride is a Team Magma member. Here's some money. Please don't tell anybody. If you suffer from chills, you should join Team Magma. Well, that is one way of going about it. You could also, you know, go see a doctor. But either way, you know, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat on top of a sea of lava. And I believe this cave up here will take us to an area with a whole bunch of extra items. I don't think this place is required. Could be wrong about that. And, ooh, we have a double battle. Yes! Let's see Swellowship and Heretic in action together. I don't have a bone to pick with you. I'm just following orders. I can't stand heat. Maybe I should have joined Team Aqua instead. You think maybe it just wasn't in the job description that he would have to stand inside of an active volcano for like 20 hours a day, but you know, it's these little decisions in life that bring you to the final results. So you really have to put some thought into these things before you start making decisions, man. And oh god, we're gonna get the double Intimidate. Come on. Either way, both of these guys only have 1 Pokemon, so there still isn't all that much to worry about. So I'm just going to Aerial Ace and Brick Break this Pokemon. Well, I suppose I should have just Brick Broken it, because I believe the Heretic would still be able to take it out in 1 hit, even with the Intimidate drop, because Brick Break with Stab, with 77 attack stat, is going to do absolutely annihilate these guys. So this Numel can focus energy all at once. You know, it looks really sad, it looks really tired, it looks really bored with its life. And you know, having a trainer such as this one who's just so confused about what he's doing, I can understand why you might feel that way, man. So just take this Brig to your face, and you can go to bed and not have to worry about it anymore. That was kind of way darker than I meant for it to be, but we defeated Grunt and Grunt. I may have lost, but yeah, I really may not be right for Team Magma. I'm gonna go pursue my dream of becoming a dentist. And yay, we improved this guy's life today. And here we go with the full restore. This'll heal any status condition and completely restore all the HP of whatever Pokemon you use it on. So it's an absolutely amazing item, and I recommend, no matter what, that you at least pick that up if you don't want to pick up any of the other secret items that are hidden in this area. So, are we still up front with Swellowship? Let's trade out for Shock, because Shock is actually the lowest member of our team right now, aside from Heretic. But Heretic's brand new, so we're gonna give him a free pass. You can hear tremors here sometimes. Could it be the volcano rattling? Or is it Growlithe? Is it Growlithe? Growlithe could be it. Growling really, really hard. Either way, what is a growl? Why was it in all caps? Is it something that is perhaps pertinent to the story? Who knows? This guy's gonna send out a Zubat and... Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, that is unfortunate. Zubat can't even see the fate that awaits it because of its lack of eyes. I'm sorry, Zubat. No, I'm not. You're the most annoying Pokemon in the entire series, so I feel not an ounce of guilt taking you out with this Thunderbolt right here. We're going to level up from this. Ah, no! So close! Dang it! Yeah, Zubats are always annoying to fight because they give, like, no experience on top of being super common. You're a fiery battler, just like a volcano. I get it. Oh, man. This guy would smoke me in a pun contest. What? How did you see me from that far? What is up with that? Ah, this guy must have really nice glasses. One of our guys was freaking out that he lost his magma emblem. Wait a minute, was it you who found it? Yes, it was. How could you tell? That I look a little bit different from all the Team Magma members around here who are all wearing the exact same uniform? Jeez, you've all got the same face and the same name and the same everything. Oh my gosh, you guys need to get a little bit more creative and then you might be a little bit more intimidating. Either way, let's go ahead and thunderbolt this guy straight in the face, take him out, and there we go. Wait, was that the whole battle? Did he only have one Pokemon? Because it's kind of ridiculous. Everybody in here only has one Pokemon, which kind of makes it a little bit annoying to get through here. And yeah, I guess he did. I'm having trouble believing this. Oh, God. I'm getting this feeling that our plan is going to end in failure. Well, it's not too late to quit. I mean, you're inside of a volcano, man. I don't even understand why you would work here at this point. I mean, you guys should unionize against Maxie or whatever your leader's name is and ask for better conditions. Ask for some air conditioning, first of all. Ask for some chairs to sit on so you don't have to stand on these hard rocks all day, every single day. Ask for some new Pokemon, for some slightly less ridiculous-looking uniforms. And I don't know, man. Anything that you want, you can get it. I believe in you. When Team Magma has roll call, we get important guarding assignments in the order that we line up. That's why I'm stuck off in this corner. I'm always late to roll call. And Pokemon, teaching important life lessons once again. Never be late, kids. Always show up on time. Always be responsible with your time management, lest a fate such as this one befall you. And apparently that's the second time I've used that phrase this episode, and I always do that. Ooh. Controller, what are you doing? Hello. Okay, that was weird. Apparently my controls decided to stop responding for a minute. Either way, maybe it was because this Zubat really does not want to take this Thunderbolt to the face. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I used the phrase, lest something befall us, twice in this episode so far. And I always do that. Like, if I say something, I'll say it again 10 minutes later without even realizing it or something like that. It just sort of sticks in my head for a little while, you know? Either way, I'm always late for training sessions, too. Oh, I'm wimpy. I didn't even catch that second line that he said. I feel like it was funny, but oh no, I missed it. Oh my gosh, I'm depriving myself of all the most important experiences. But you know what? You were guarding the rare candy, which is probably the most valuable thing in this hideout. So I wouldn't be too upset about missing all those training sessions. In fact, if I were you, I would have just fed that rare candy into my Zubat and said that, it fell off the cliff or something, because one tiny piece of candy taking up that much space just does not make any sense to me. Either way, we're almost out of Super Hills, but I believe that's all the items that we can get in this area for now, so let's go ahead and return to the mainland, by which I mean the area that will actually bring us a little bit of forward progress here. So, going down here, we see a bunch of machinery, so these guys really are committed to doing something in this volcano, whatever it might be, who knows? Either way, man, I'm fearing the fire Pokemon, but ooh, this guy has something to say to us. What did I do to deserve this guard posting? My left ear is burning up. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is some ingenious dialogue right there. I love it. And this guy has a Zubat. Maybe that's why they put you next to the pit of lava, because you're like the least useful member in here, man. Get something aside from this Zubat-looking Zubat. I don't know what else a Zubat would look like, but oh god, I don't know what I'm saying. Either way, let's go ahead and take this guy out. And I really love that, though. My left ear is burning up. That's great. Getting heat exhaustion. Oh my god! Maxie does not treat you guys very well at all, does he? Hope you have at least health insurance or something like that, because if not, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Let's go down here first, because I'm not sure which is actually the way we're supposed to go. We join so we can help our leader achieve his fantastic vision. I don't care if you're with Team Aqua or if you're just some kid passing by. No one interferes with us and gets away with it. And whoa! We finally have a grunt that doesn't automatically assume that we're from Team Aqua. Whoa! That is amazing. You are perhaps the smartest member of Team Magma that I have met thus far, and you have a ball toy, which is kind of annoying because we have to go on with Shock. We can't even switch into Heretic because it's part Psychic. Oh my god, life is just super hard. I'm gonna go ahead and go into Dishwater and take this thing out with a Surf, even though Dishwater is like super over leveled. But you know what? I had to level this thing up. I had to get the power of the Swampert on our team. I mean, look at the glowy blue stuff that goes on when she comes out onto the battlefield. Look at this amazing tidal wave that is going to smack this ball toy around like it is nothing, and we got a critical hit. Dishwater just had to prove her power right here. Either way, splitting up the experience between like 55 Pokemon, not the best thing, but oh no, you're not to be trusted at all. What? if you had beaten me, I would still be trustable. I don't understand. Listen to me. Team Magma is right. Don't listen to Team Aqua. Don't believe their lies. Oh my god. It's like watching political campaign coverage or something. I have no idea what's going on. Either way, we got ourselves a nugget right here. And I believe that the way we want to go is not this way, but the other way. So let's go ahead and head through this cave first and foremost. And ooh, in the Magma Hideout. Yeah, we've got... Ah, PP Max. Hold on. Oh boy, we have to get rid of something. I think we come across another escape rope here in just a moment. So, actually, let's just give this one. Hold on to this, Shock. Hold on to it. Don't use it. Don't just fly out of my party or anything. But here we have a PP Max, which is an absolutely amazing item. But look at all this crap, man. Team Magma has, like, a huge budget. I bet Maxie is sitting in the back getting a gigantic bonus on his paycheck every single year, and everybody else has to deal with heat exhaustion and burning left ears and all that kind of crap. And we could fight that guy for a little bit extra experience, but he probably only has one Pokemon, so I'm not even going to bother. But yeah, make sure you get that PP Max. That is super, super valuable, and there's only a couple of them in the entire game. I don't even know how many there are in the entire game, and it's certainly not a whole lot. So, what do we want to do here? Well, it's a single battle, so let's go ahead and go out with Shock, fearing the fire Pokemon once again. I want to see Groudon too, but they won't even let me see its tail. Oh, Groudon, what is that? It's got me feeling really frustrated. Oh no, I blabbed about Groudon. How could this ever have happened? Perhaps if I hadn't opened my mouth and deliberately said it to you after walking up to you and seeing you, maybe things would have turned out differently. Oh my god, another Baltoy? Are you serious right now? Are you kidding me? Disappointment all around. Whatever. Actually, let's go ahead and go into Heretic, and we should actually be able to hit this thing with a strength and be perfectly fine, unless it wants to confuse us or something, but you know what? We're part bug. Oh, whoa, I thought bug resisted psychic. Well, the things that you learn. I've actually been getting into, not really competitive Pokemon, but I've been playing random battles on Pokemon Showdown recently, so I'm learning actually a lot of things that I didn't know about Pokemon before, because just playing through the single-player games, you never really consider, like, all the, type matchups and stuff that you do when you have to when you're playing competitive battling. So, yeah, things are a little bit different. And I hate to call it competitive battling because that implies that I'm good when I'm not really good. I'm kinda garbage, but either way, ooh, we're trying to learn Counter, which is not the world's best move at all, but, not a big fan of Counter, personally, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it out. Even though we're probably never gonna use Endure, we're equally probably never going to use Counter, so I guess it's impossible to win if one doesn't have a calm mind. +1 special attack and special defense is the only key to victory. I wonder if Groudon even has a tail. Oh, man, you really are getting the mistreatment from Maxie, huh? You're really getting the tail end of things, I suppose. Either way, who do we want to send out? Yeah, let's go ahead and go out with Shock and Heretic, because once again, why not? Oh, we hopped right into the battle. Soon, very soon, our grand objective will be achieved. You're not finished yet. You're not getting by me easily. I don't know why these guys have, like, the same voice. Perhaps they're twins or something. I don't know. Is that possible? Oh, my God. They actually are. Whoa, Team Magma Grunt and Team Magma Grunt. So your mothers had very, very creative minds. Either way, we're going to go out with Shock and Heretic. And the fact that there's a Numel on the field does not scare me in the slightest, because we're just going to Thunderbolt this thing. We're going to break this thing and take these guys out easily. Man, we've one-hit, like, every single Pokemon in this place except for one. So you know what? We are just blazing through Team Magma's base. And let's go ahead and take this guy out. And I believe we're almost at the end of this dungeon, actually. So can we do it all within one video? That would be absolutely amazing. Break that Numel, fall through the floor. That thing is just done right now. And we defeated the Grunt twins. I've come so far, but now this? My voice keeps changing. Was I that easy to knock down? Yes, you were. Knock down and knock out, and I'm not even worried about you anymore. And I don't know why these guys don't try to, like, throw us back or something. And man, you made it this far, so I'll tell you. That's right, up ahead, Groudon is sleeping. Maxie went to Groudon just seconds ago. It's going to awaken real soon. You look awfully familiar, buddy. Who are you? Oh my god, is it? It is! It's Magma Admin Tabitha that we fought on Mount Chimney once before, and I should have come out with someone besides Shock, but you know what? It's not that big of a deal, because we can switch into Dishwater nice and easy and take this guy out. But yeah, we have like a mini-boss before the big boss of this dungeon, so make sure you heal up before this battle, because finally we have a trainer that has more than one Pokemon on his team, which is absolutely amazing. But 10 levels above this thing, Dishwater don't give no crap. And she's just going to surf straight through it, and it is going to fall through the floor. But yeah, a mini-boss and then a boss, and that is something that can be quite devastating to your team if you don't want to go out and heal up, or if you, don't have any healing items or anything like that. But anyway, this guy's going to send out a Mightyena, and he does not know the power of Heretic that is absolutely going to wreck this thing within the next 0.5 seconds. And I can't wait till Heretic starts learning some bug moves. I believe it learns, Mega Horn, its signature move, sort of, at like level 40-something? Or maybe it's level like 50. I don't know. It learns it really late on, but no matter when it learns it, it's going to be extremely useful. Why would you bite me, man? Maybe it doesn't have any other moves, but actually there are quite a few Pokemon in this game, especially with bosses that only have a couple of moves. I think this one might actually only have like Bite and Swagger and Takedown or something like that, and it's weird because they're missing moves, and ooh. I sure hope. Okay. Yeah, we're good. A lot of the time when I'm talking, I'm like looking around my computer or something like that. Now, oh boy, that could be bad. Oh my god, you lived it, Heretic. I'm so proud. Let's go ahead and use Strength. Take this Zubat out just to add insult to the injury. Yeah, I knew he was going to live that. I wasn't worried at all. I was not worried in the slightest, but I was fearing the fire Pokemon, and then I realized that I have a 4x weakness to flying, and that is Heracross's biggest downfall, is that it has a reasonable number of weaknesses, but that 4x weakness to flying can be crippling sometimes. Either way, camera up. This guy's strongest Pokemon, Tabitha, the most intimidating name with the most intimidating camel in the world. What a handle to go by. Get out of here, Tabitha. I'm not worried about you one bit. And this angry-looking camel dude who has gigantic rocks on his back and probably needs medical attention, taken down again. Man, I didn't even use takedown. You're the second guy to say that. While you wasted time with me, Maxie should have awakened Groudon. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put a Super Potion on Heretic real quick. In fact, let's go ahead and use 2 Super Potions, because I actually remembered to buy some items off screen before I started this episode. So, Maxie's about to awaken Groudon, whatever the heck a Groudon is, and all these drills around here just getting in my way, man. Did they buy these just as, like, obstacles for me to run around? Either way, down here is Maxie, and I recommend you save before this battle, but I'm not going to, because you know what? I am just a little rebel. Who are we going to go out with first, though? Well, let's start with our starter. Let's start with our starter, Dishwater. Here we go, Maxie. Stop whatever you're doing. Groudon, nothing can awaken you from your sleep bathed in magma. This blue orb is what you sought, wasn't it? I have brought you the blue orb. Let its shine awaken you, and show me the full extent of your power. You idiot. What? Groudon, what's wrong? Wasn't the blue orb the key? Groudon, where have you gone? Oh, so it was you. I've seen you poking around uninvited here and there. I get it now. You must have pulled a cheap stunt. And yeah, it was totally my fault, man. I'm just sitting here riding around on my bicycle messing up all your grunts. But yeah, it was totally my fault that you picked the blue orb when blue was clearly Groudon's favorite color. I mean, red skin, red lava, inside of a red volcano. Clearly, the blue orb was the right choice. God, Maxie, what are you even doing? But yeah, this guy's going to lead off with a Mightyena, and he has actually fairly high-level Pokemon for this early in the game. So, you're going to want to watch out. It's not going to do too much damage to our Dishwater, because Dishwater is an absolute beast, as I've said 100 times before, and will say 100 times again. But you have... Whoa, you're using a Super Potion now? What? Your health wasn't even red, man. But, alright, if you want to go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not bothered by it one bit. We're going to just go ahead and surf and almost take you out. And, alright, he's not going to use another Super Potion, but, ooh, he's going to use Swagger. And this move ups your attack 2 stages and then confuses you. So if you hit yourself, you're going to do a whole ton of damage to yourself because your attack is way up there. Dishwater, yeah, broke through and used the surf. Of course, Dishwater came through in the end. I should never have doubted her. Anyway, we're going to gain a whole ton of experience from that one. And he's going to send out a Crobat, for which we have the perfect matchup. Our Shock is going to take this guy out. But yeah, once again, before this battle, save and heal up, because it's a very difficult one. This guy has a bunch of fully evolved Pokemon that are really high leveled and could actually pose a fair threat to you. And Crobat, super duper fast, so it's going to outspeed. No, don't flinch, Shock, no! Oh, and now he's confused. This is actually bad. This is fairly bad. Maybe, I feel like I'm actually a little bit under-leveled for this point in the game because I've been skipping trainers here and there just to make episodes a little bit more convenient for you guys. But, yes, Shock with the Thunderbolt. She broke through as well. My team is just pulling through in the end today, and I should not be doubting them whatsoever. And you know what? I'm so faithful in Shock. She's going to go first this turn that I'm just going to go ahead and... Ooh, you're actually going to switch? Oh my god, Maxie with the predictions. He switched into a camera up, so even if Shock breaks through this, please do. Ah, dang, she hurt herself. Oh well, doesn't matter all that much. This camera up is going to be a problem for us, and I'm predicting probably a ground move, maybe an earthquake or magnitude or something like that. Anyway, let's go into dishwater and take out this camera, because 4 times weakness to water, it doesn't matter how many levels higher than us you are, buddy. It ain't going to matter one bit. But yeah, this guy only has 3 Pokemon, but they're all really high level. Look at this camera of level 39, almost level 40, and we're not even to the 7th gym yet. But either way, take that thing out. And can we get a level up? Yes, we can on Heretic. Awesome. Level 31 and 364 on Shock. And once again, this Crobat's coming back out. But this time, it's not going to be able to take us out whatsoever because Paralyzed, Shock is going to go first. And this thing is done on this turn. So you're done, Maxie. Stop blaming me for all your problems, man. I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious that, you know, the gigantic red Pokemon might have something to do with the gigantic red orb. But you know what? You know what? Maybe I just misunderstand the world or something like that. So there we go, we'll go ahead and use Thunderbolt on that Crobat, and oh boy. Well, may as well use Quick Attack, even though it doesn't matter because we're faster anyway. And there goes that Crobat, there goes Team Magma's leader, Maxie, and we have proven ourselves better than this gigantic criminal organization at age 10. Aw, yeah. What makes you so adept at handling Pokemon? Just born with it, man. What do I have to say? There has to be some reason why Groudon fled. That's what you're trying to say, aren't you? You think I didn't know that? With GroudonCon, there is no longer any need for this blasted volcano. I'm going after Groudon, so this is where we part. And of course, I thought you didn't know that, man. Oh, how could I ever think something so blatantly disrespectful of the man who clearly has every idea what he's doing ever? And you get an escape rope here, and we had that escape rope earlier that I gave to Shock or something like that. What do I want to do here? I don't even know. I want to throw something away. Let's go ahead and get rid of this leaf stone because I'm never going to use it on anybody. And man, I didn't want to give it to any Pokemon. I don't know why it's my automatic reaction to just try to give it to something instead of throwing it away. But either way, there's an escape rope, and we are going to go ahead and get the heck out of this cave. Either way, that's also going to do it for this episode of Pokemon Emerald. We made it to the Magma Hideout and made it all the way through the Magma Hideout in this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time, we will be pursuing Team Magma and seeing where they're going. So thank you all very much for watching this episode of Pokemon Emerald, and I will see you guys then.